A Short Book Brief by Emma Bloom. The theme of this book is about how small things or moments when a trend, social behavior, or idea crosses the threshold, tips, and spreads like wildfire. Gladwell compares these instances to the way epidemics spread, first with just a few and then gradually more all at once. Gladwell explains a variety of tipping point situations and explains how each situation operates in an infectious way that makes these instances tip. Gladwell comes up with a variety of important terms describing both influential people and factors that play an important role in the spreading of ideas. The quality that makes Malcolm Gladwell a phenomenal and interesting writer and analyst is that he is an outside-the-box thinker. He understands that humans are not as evolved as we think, and he uses this notion to creatively think out the reasons why things actually happen the way they do. There are 3 key factors that each decide whether or not a trend will tip and spread with wide popularity. The first, the law of the few. This law has to do with people and people with rare and special skills. These people are incredibly important in making things tip. These people can be categorized as connectors, mavens, and salesmen. The next big idea Gladwell puts into play is the stickiness factor. This is the idea that in order for things to make a difference, they must be sticky or memorable. And this is often what can make or break a new trend, such as a television show or a pair of shoes. The last major idea that Gladwell elaborates on is the power of context. This is the idea that situations play much more of a role in human behavior than we think. How can educators apply this text? Well, if the job of teachers is to teach and share knowledge with students, then wouldn't it be beneficial for them to learn how to be better spreaders of ideas? Teachers can use Gladwell's ideas to modify their teaching methods and strategies to make their context reach more of their students. Teachers can consider how to make their lessons more sticky using formative assessment. Teachers can also consider what kinds of context they are creating for students and what effects they have on learning. For example, if a teacher says students can only go to the bathroom 3 times a semester, they create a context where there is mistrust for students and students feel that teachers do not see them in a human way. Teachers can also use the law of the few to examine what students who are successful do and then share these practices with other students so that they may have more success as well. Here are the image sources that I used for this presentation.